everyone.
Hello.
We're here with
Hi.
more Trails in the Sky. It's me, Aram, and my friend Austin, and we've got a special guest for now as well.
It's me, Mo.
It's Mo. Mo's here.
I'm excited to partake in a little bit of Trails in the Sky. I've been watching Austin play it, off and on, just peeking in.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm gonna get to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah,
you say
when
watching
I was-
us play it, do
when
you
I
mean
was playing
watching
Cold
us stream
Steel.
it, or when Austin was playing it, like a different Trails game earlier?
I think he was playing one of the sequels.
Yeah, I was playing Cold Steel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would just peek in briefly because he'd stay in his room for days at a time, and I'd just peek in like, "Hey, hi."
Oh ho, Mad Connor has gifted 5 Tier 1 subs to the Surprise Round RPG community, and 25 emotes have been shared. I don't even know what that means, but I guess it's good. I'm gonna
Thank you.
Oh. I hit the button to thank, and it minimized the game. Hey Aram, what did you think about the new Smash reveals? I haven't seen them. Did they reveal Estelle Bright from Trails in the Sky? Because
Did
that would
they?
be great and topical.
I can't imagine why they would.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
hard
don't
to-
think
it's hard to
she's
see
appeared
that.
on Nintendo.
Well, I mean, they didn't. So the one thing oh, okay, yeah, ARMS. I had heard that they'd said they were gonna reveal someone from ARMS. The only ARMS person I know is the woman with the fat ass. Was it her?
Excellent.
There was I know of a clown. That's my extent of that's the extent of my arms-based knowledge.
The ARMS canon.
Yeah.
It's the ramen lady. Don't know who that is, but I'm gonna assume that is not the same person as the woman with the fat ass. Not Twin Tail.
Aforementioned fat ass
Yin-Nin
woman.
Ramen girl. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and get started then.
Yeah.
So, last time on Trails in the Sky, we started investigating the Bose region looking for the Sky Bandits that apparently hijacked the airship that our dad was on. And we actually managed to find them in their secret lair inside the mine. But they got away, as bad guys tend to do when you're in the middle of a chapter and not at the end of it. And so they've flown off.
No matter how much you beat them legitimately in combat.
Yeah. We got as Jello pointed out, we got the first of many smoke bomb exits in this game. So, apparently it seemed that all the passengers on the hijacked airship had already been taken off of it and presumably to their actual lair, which we theorize is somewhere hard to access by foot. They got away in their ship, so now we're looking for more clues. And we've got a new addition to the party, a traveling bard and sexual deviant named Olivier Lenheim. Well, sexual deviant by the standards of 2004 Japan.
So is he like lightly flamboyantly homosexual? Is that enough?
No, he's like lightly bisexual, and that is the extent.
2004.
2004. Simpler times. Not better ones, just
Not
simpler.
better ones, just simpler. Yeah.
So what we're currently doing now is apparently a bunch of houses were also broken into, so we've been asked to gather clues from the residents to try to get new leads on these bandits. So I'm curious, Austin, we did the first stream mostly just shooting the shit and the gameplay going on in the background, and now we've done 2 streams voicing at least most of the dialogue. This guy won't let me talk. I'm trying to talk to you. I want to talk to this old woman. Alright, fine.
He wants you to move along. He's done.
So how are you feeling on the amount of... Oh, we're immediately... They're like, what the fuck? Harumph. Yeah, who do you think you're talking to?
Your advice seems more like a threat.
want us to not... A personal invitation
To jail!
To jail! Oh. Who's this?
Uh-oh.
Is someone going to intervene on our behalf?
Oh my god, he's brought a whole marching band. Colonel?
Oh,
Oh, it's
do I know this guy?
It's Colonel Garlic.
Oh.
That's not his name, by the way. Do you wanna voice this guy, Austin, or shall I?
Do I know, should I know who this is?
He has not appeared before.
But like in Cold Steel.
Oh, no.
Okay, so he's not who I was thinking he was. Okay.
No. Yeah.
For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all.
But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild.
Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies?
But as far as the general is concerned...
Ah, yes. That side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out.
But sir...
Your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address?
No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hacken Gate. Retreat!
Looks like that's that. Seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please, allow me to apologize. You want to do that, Mo?
Oh, I appreciate the gesture.
Be Sherazad.
But we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones?
That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events.
Thank you. We'll do what we can.
He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, I wonder who he is.
Colonel, it's almost the appointed time.
Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself.
Be careful, but the back of my hair is pointed towards you now. Don't stab your eye out.
I'm Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army.
Ah, two first names.
If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me.
My middle name is Gary. Colonel Richard. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before.
Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division.
Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others.
Probably in his mid-30s. And he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army.
Hey, you guys! Oh shit, it's
Oh, no, it's Niall.
That is not this guy's voice.
Oh.
Who was that? Who was that you were talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. You trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope.
He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is.
To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, okay, you go ahead.
Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure we're chasing after anyone.
Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's gonna do an interview or something.
Haha. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel would oblige him.
What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you.
I was just thinking about the Colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But
what?
I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival.
You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua?
I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
That smile on his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
That's like Joshua's personality to it.
Oh.
This is
Alright.
fucking awful.
Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier.
Oh, you mean that one person that we tried to talk to?
Well, maybe now he won't be busy standing.
So, right, so it got interrupted, ironically, because there was dialogue to voice. I'm gonna blow through this because it's just some random guy. But, I wanted to ask Austin, how are you feeling about the amount of voicing?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Doesn't bug me. It helps me stay focused on the story instead of just my mind wandering off to whatever. Oh, that's a lot of emotes shared. Thank you.
Oh no. In a casting motion, I think we might be about to get introduced to the fishing minigame.
Oh no.
Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right?
Fishing, right?
Fishing.
Japanese gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I am gonna fast
Here's a rod. Catch some fish, or
Just catch some
don't.
fish.
I don't care.
Don't. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a huge fucking waste of time. You senile old man! I'm gonna blow through the fishing explanation. Oh.
Here's how fishing works. Also burglary.
Burglaries by sky bandits. I hope they didn't steal my fish. I'm kidding, of course. No one cares
didn't
about my
catch
fish. My fishing
Fishing
buddy.
is just
Oh
an
no.
excuse he uses to nap by the river.
Oh, a strange bunch near the lake. So there were people hanging out down there at that prime fishing spot.
Man, Estelle really does seem to like giving Oliver a hard time. Is that just like the status quo here?
Everyone gives Olivier at least a little bit of a hard time. He's the lovable rogue that everyone likes to shit on.
Okay, all right. I'm catching up.
Yeah, Shara is a lush, but she is your senpai.
Senpai? Yeah.
And so she like taught you how to do a bunch of the stuff that you do.
She sent us to the sewers
Like-
to find a box full of other boxes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, maybe I misheard that. Did you say she sent you to a Sizzlers?
No, a
sorry,
sewer.
The sewers.
Okay,
But really,
wow.
you know, 6 of one, half dozen
Same.
of the other.
Yeah.
My bad. I was very confused for a moment.
I think we've mentioned this on streams before, but definitely did not know Sizzlers was a real place when it first came up in Valor.
I didn't either. We don't have them here.
Yeah, we don't have them here. I had heard of them only because of I had heard of them a long time ago, and it was just something that I was like, yeah, that's probably like a shitty
Not
TGI
quite.
Fridays kind of place. I'll go with that.
Okay, so I was just wandering around to make sure that we've like talked to everyone we have to talk to, but I think
Yeah, they're like, go to the
we're given
lake.
the next place to go. I think we want to go down to the lake and check out these guys. Yeah, because apparently there were some suspicious people hanging out there not fishing.
Not
No,
fishing.
illegal.
Before we
You
do,
can't go to the lake and not fish.
Before we do, I'm gonna pop over to Nebel Valley real quick and see if we can actually. We got 4 party members now.
Yeah, we have 4 party members, so we might
See
be
whether
able
we
to-
can do that wanted monster case.
Ooh.
I think we need to go further back.
Yeah, it's further.
I'm gonna be real
It's
fucking
closer
embarrassed
to the end.
if I do this wrong again after last time.
Why? You've set a standard and you just met it.
Yeah, that's fair. I've already lowered expectations enough. I can just continue to flop over the bar that I've set on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, I was correct. It is north from here. I didn't do any like side quests or grinding or anything off stream, but I did set up Olivier's quartz.
Oh, that's good.
So everyone should be at top fighting form. So we'll just walk around and see if we can find this thing. It's probably
There he is.
No, I think that's just a
Nope,
guy.
that's just a regular enemy. Yeah,
Regular
this
large
thing
man.
fucked me up.
Oh, just a single
Ooh,
Sasquatch.
he's got a lot of health. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess.
He's got a lot more health when you've only got when
Yeah.
you've only got the 3 party members.
We've actually got some decent EP now, so we can actually afford to start just like throwing arts at regular guys.
Yeah. There you go.
Return, yeah. Oh, he's getting mad. Now he's gonna be dead.
And now he's dead. Nighty night.
Okay, this is actually
Oh.
happening.
Aha. Uh-oh, new ladybugs.
Oh god, it's an advanced ladybug. It's covered in metal armor. Let's
Oof.
see. What are these guys? So these guys are weak to fire. The metal ladybug
Is weak to
just-
nothing.
Yeah, he's just a guy. Alright.
Nice. Nice. Get him.
Get him!
Get him, boys!
Oh, Olivia, your gun's too short range. Oh. Everyone has a hit quartz, by the way. I got real
God.
fucking sick of that shit. Oh god, it's not
Oh
enough!
my god!
Nailed it.
Oh, that's a good experience, though. Tasty. Okay, there are some chests here. Hopefully we can snag a few of those. Praying mantis or some shit. You know what's nice about these enemies? They have clearly
They're not
defined...
fucking, yeah, they're
I
not
can
all
tell
fucking...
what is forward and what is backward. Let's
They're not
see.
these, like, quadrilaterally congruent enemies.
It looks like these guys are
Oh,
also
that's-
weak to fire.
That's a fair question. What exactly is Get 'em from? I think I first heard it in original, Make Amends. Like, I think that's where I first heard the expression, and then it just kind of carried over to everything else.
I don't know for sure that this was like the first place it came up, but my first recollection of a get 'em, a true get 'em, was when it was in one of the Gob ventures. There was an NPC goblin named Kettlehead that everyone hated.
Oh yeah, fuck Kettlehead. We
And-
dealt with him too, and we before Gobs.
And
we fucking... God, we fucked him up.
and he was supposed to be the like rival goblin or whatever, and yeah, everyone hated him, and I don't think the word "get him" was actually shouted, but like there was a bit where everyone's icons gathered around him and was like, well,
Yeah, yeah.
it was just
We did a whole lot of that in We Before Gobs as well.
It was just like, it is implied that we are beating the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys aren't so tough when
Okay, yeah. You just have to beat the shit out of them.
we've got lots of EP. I can just... Oh, I can dunk these guys hard.
Yeah, just go ham on them.
God, that audio.
Continuing to play for like 3 seconds. Take that. Take that.
Enjoy the show.
I shot them with my gun.
You know what I like about these ladybugs is that they don't materialize out of nowhere.
Out of thin air.
Instantly be on,
Oh, Joshua. Joshua. That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Take that. That's that then. Let's move out.
God, it just keeps going forever.
It just keeps going. It doesn't care that the battle is over.
Oh, there's the guy.
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Wow, he's scary.
That is
Boy.
a Cryon. Okay, so if we want to... Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
If we want to actually fight...
Monkey.
Oh, shit, we brought friends. If we want to actually fight those guys, we're going to need... Like, everyone's going to need to have fire arts. We'll see if we have enough fire quartz to do that while we're here. Jeez, what do I want to do? Let's get this guy. Okay, these guys actually don't hit that hard, so I'm not too worried. Though the Yeti hasn't acted yet. Oh, he's mad. We haven't seen what this does yet. Ooh, alright. That's chunky, but actually not terrible. I think this will be fine if it takes him 2 turns to do that.
Ow!
Beating up only Joshua. He can't defend himself.
Let's move out.
They do this all the time.
Get fucked, Josh.
Heal thyself. Can't do this one.
Fire quartz just generally seems to be like a good thing to have here.
Yeah, it appears that... Actually, yeah, I might as well check now to see if I have any more. I do... Oh, I actually do.
Oh!
Nice, okay. Well, I don't want to give up aerial yet. Do I dare remove the hit quartz?
God. I'm just sitting here like...
I guess
Yeah,
I will,
just
yeah,
do
just
it.
for now.
Because, like, we're gonna be throwing magic at him anyway.
Alright, yeah, we'll get rid of Eagle Eye for now, because the paths are narrow enough that it's... Oh, okay, we actually just got straight to this guy. Okay, cool. Definitely gonna save before I fuck with this guy. So these guys just spam ice-type spells at you, and they can be very nasty. We need to make sure at least someone has a lighter, which... Oh, shit, we don't have any. Damn. Usually by now we would have gotten a few accessories just found, but we've actually not found like any. Lighter is the thing that makes you immune to being frozen. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Do they explode upon death too? Asked Huron Knight. I don't think so, but we will see soon. Okay, there's actually only one of these guys. That's not so bad. They're all. Oh, okay, interesting. The boiled egger R's are weak to water, and then the G's are weak to fire. I don't know what those letters stand for. But yeah, that Cryon needs to be the first to die on. Let's see. Yeah, probably just gonna have Joshua immediately S-craft. Actually, no. I'll have Estelle attack first.
He doesn't have a ton of health.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might not be as bad as I thought. Morale? Yeah, okay, cool. Get everyone.
Come on.
S-craft Josh after that. This guy.
Got him.
Not quite. Okay.
Ariel?
A little less than I would have liked. Oh, yeah, Ariel would be good, actually. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Chonky. God, those arts are
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
Alright, one down.
You know what? I think Olivier might have an area of effect. Oh, thank God he does.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Let me show you the truth.
Let's play.
Yeah, because we haven't seen this one yet.
Oh,
Get fucked.
Those guys explode.
Oh, those explode, yeah.
Okay, this should be perfectly manageable now.
Yeah, 4 of those would have been bad, but,
Yeah, he's a big deal.
All right, we're good to go.
And we got, like, actually very
Wow.
little experience considering, but we'll get
we
the
got a lot
money.
of Sepith, though.
Yeah. Ooh, and we
Treasure.
found a weapon for Joshua.
Good.
Oh my God, that's.
Whoa!
Great. Dang.
Oh, that's a huge bump.
It would matter a lot more if he ever got to actually hit anything.
Actually hit, yeah.
But even so, I'll take what I can get.
Oh. Uh-oh, my mouse died. Rip.
So Mo, has your only exposure to this series been what you've overheard or overseen Austin playing?
yes. Sometimes I would come in and he would just sort of talk to me about the students and stuff like that, but I'm not super familiar with the title at all.
Where is this?
He would complain to me about some Japanese-ness in regards to how okay it is to be romantically involved with your adopted
Technically
brother.
not blood-related sibling, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was
It's
like, "Yeah, it's
weird.
pretty rough." And I'm
That's-
like, "Well,
That's
them."
like, we're like 99% confident that is the fetish of wannabe creators in this series based on how often it comes up.
Oh, wait, so it happens more than once?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, it happens. It is.
Doesn't it happen
it's at
with
least
Lloyd, too?
joked about in like all of the games.
Shit.
Yeah, like people are like that with Lloyd, aren't they?
A little bit, but much less than I feared. It because for one thing, Lloyd's not sister is not nearly as significant a character as I thought she was gonna be, and it doesn't come up much. But the fact that it's joked about at all is still like, no, don't do that.
So, I mean, if you think about it, what's the point of developing your own RPG franchise if you're not gonna put your fetishes into it? I feel like it's a huge waste of money if you
I
don't.
can't argue with that. Oh, we found this chapter's sewers.
Oh,
this
great.
mysterious cabin in the middle of nowhere, owned by someone named.
Surrounded by fucking monsters, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, see, your mini-map disappeared.
I don't think this area had one to begin with. Just
Oh,
some
okay.
areas you don't get one. Like areas that are, there's a
Unless you're
somewhat-
Jello, in which case all of the areas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. So the game makes a somewhat arbitrary distinction. Okay, didn't know those guys froze. Between dungeons and overland areas with enemies that are not dungeons. Because you get maps in overland areas, but not in dungeons, and apparently this technically counts as a dungeon. Even though it's
All right, we're good to go.
Yeah. Yes, Karen Knight, that is exactly what I'm saying. The Trail series devs are into incest.
Well,
that is,
okay. At least a person who is responsible for the story in these games.
that's true. I shouldn't say all of them, but all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people who go into making a game, and any one of them could have said, "I don't like this."
Did you say again? Haven't we
Yeah,
already
again?
Oh
You lead me to believe more than one, and they're working together.
We're making Elise
Forgot
playable,
Joshua got
huh?
his first,
Alright.
Joshua got his first area craft, and it's actually really good. It's a line that does turn delay.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit!
Seems you can.
Yeah,
I mean, but isn't that most game devs, period? Like,
are into
Oh.
incest.
no, I mean, maybe. But you put some...
Isn't that age-old stereotype about game developers?
Will work under terrible conditions and not unionize and are into incest.
Yeah.
The incest is all they got out of their union contracts.
That's
Oh,
what-
do you wanna re-equip your eagle eyes?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll do that in a hot second.
You know what they say about those game developers.
Like, I'm just saying, it's a good opportunity. You have all this money earmarked for a project. You could do whatever you want with it, and then you can force a team of underpaid people to make it for you. Come on. That's some next level big brain shit.
Big brain fetish grifting.
That's big brain grifter pervert.
Oh, I
Come
know
on.
what this area is for, but it's not going to be relevant for a while. Oh. Oh, we got some shoes. Custom shoes. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice little upgrade. A little more defense. And yeah, sure, we'll give that to Estelle, because she pretty much always has to be in there.
Oh, read the box.
Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you for that careful reminder.
You've taken it. So one of the things that the localization team did in this game is they gave every box an individual empty text, which is the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's pretty outstanding.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. Oh, yeah, now I'll re-equip that Eagle Eye Quartz. And for that matter, the hit quartzes.
Yeah. No more fire quartz. We don't need them anymore.
We'll keep Joshua's, but yeah, not on,
Yeah, we need them a little bit, but
not on these guys. What did I replace with this? No, wait. Oh, shit. Everyone's still got action, everyone's got hit. Alright, I guess that's fine. I wish I remembered. Maybe I didn't replace one for Olivia. I think he already had it.
Todd Howard says if the team unionizes, we'll be forced to port Skyrim again.
God. Skyrim Union Edition.
Yeah.
It's the exact same game, but they redubbed the whole thing with Union VAs. It's
Yeah.
not even the video game Union. Jeez, some weak ass whip.
Yeah. Cher's finally fallen behind.
Yeah.
That's that. Let's move out.
Well, she didn't get an equipment upgrade, so I can't blame it all on her.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, she's not very good also. Alright, I might have missed a fork somewhere in here, but I think we got pretty much everything.
Yeah, we're good. Nibble Valley has provided a wealth of money and experience, so we'll just zoom on back to Bose and then go to the lake and continue the story.
Yeah, turn in these
Maybe
quests.
we'll fish?
No, we definitely will not fish.
You don't want to do a little bit of gotcha? A little bit of instant serotonin? No?
No, because I always get whenever I do fishing in this, I always get bad gotcha.
Oh. Well,
That said, I don't do it very often, so
The two
well,
are
isn't that
related.
the point? You have to keep doing it.
I
Like,
think. Yeah, I
Drug?
think I actually got into the fishing in Cold Steel 3 more so than any of the others, because it's a different system, and the system in the first two Cold Steel games suck.
Hmm.
It's really bad.
Oh,
Hey you're finally awake.
This is
You were trying to form a union, right? Walked right into that Todd ambush, same as us, and that mailroom person over there.
I don't really want to deal with a quest that involves us looking for something, so we're probably gonna skip Stolen Ring.
That's fine.
New
Ansel
Ansel
Path.
I'm trying to remember where that is. Is that on West Booze or East Booze?
I would assume that it's on West, but that's just because we haven't wandered around West Bose yet.
Yeah.
Revenue
Was
Village.
it the thing that led to the gate? That I don't remember.
I think
it
it just takes you straight to Hawken Path. Because I think you go to Ravenue and then maybe it's the area just after that.
The area after Ravenue is Ravenue Trail.
Oh yeah.
I think you're right. I think it's on West. We'll go this way. If we find it, we find it. I wish I could remember how to bring the world map in this game because I'm not sure of the way to get to the lake. We need to go south overall, as opposed to east or west. Is there a south exit from Bose? I honestly don't remember.
I don't think there is.
We'll go a little ways this way just to see if we can find. Okay, so there's Ravenue Trail. Does this just say that? Yeah, and then Crone Pass is this way.
Wait, water? Or is that not?
No, that's a river.
Oh, I see.
Crone Trail.
We can go, like, it won't take long.
There might be another exit from Bose.
Yeah, I'm starting to think there is, actually. Oh. Okay.
Crone Trail?
That'll actually lead out of this region, so yeah, we definitely don't want to go further that way. How
There's
would
probably
you wish
monsters
a
there
Trails
that would-
series anime would go? Asked Karina. I think they actually made a short OVA of Trails in the Sky.
Did they?
I've seen like short gifs from it and screen caps. I haven't seen any of the actual episodes. I hear it's bad, but I don't know anything else about it. And I don't know if it's bad for like story reasons or if it's just like badly animated as video game short OVAs often are.
Yeah.
Oh, new Ansel
Ah,
Path.
there we go.
Okay. Oh, so it's actually the way we
I
wanted
forgot
to
there
go.
was a second chunk of Bose.
Yeah. Okay, so the monster should
Should
be
be.
somewhere along here. Actually, do you want to pop open the guide and just check so that I don't miss it?
Yeah. Let me get that open.
For now, I'll just swerve drunkenly back and forth to make sure that I can see the whole trail as we go. While avoiding
Alright.
jellyfish and dust clouds. We're back into completely symmetrical enemy land.
Alright, game facts, we meet again.
This guy made the critical mistake of moving, thereby alerting me which direction he was facing.
I bet GameFAQs has been hurting real bad ever since like the idea of a YouTube tutorial-based walkthrough came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I think these guys actually have type division, by the way. It's not just that we suck, although we do suck.
I feel like the only difference is with game facts. The most useful ones were always ones that had like complex charts to show you shit. And someone making a YouTube video on top of producing a YouTube video would have to make that as well.
Alright, let's see here.
But from game facts like everyone else.
We got Ravenue Mind. We got... Okay, so that's too far. Oops. That's too far back. Let's see... Mistwald.
No, I don't actually want to shoot these guys or they'll get knocked away. Flee for your life, Olivier.
New Ansel Path Monster, here we go. Alright. There are 6 amber turtles who are guarding the entrance to Valeria Shore. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we'll run into
And
them
you can see
anyway.
Amberl Tower is over that way. That is optional. We'll skip that for now. I might do it later or off stream. Yeah, here's the guy. He's just hanging out.
Destroy it.
Don't know what his deal is. We'll see. Oh, jeez, it's many.
Yeah,
these guys are also
said that it shouldn't be a
fun.
problem if we've got good crowd control arts, but none of those are fire related, and they don't seem particularly weak to air.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll give it a shot.
I think Ariel will probably do pretty good anyway.
60 is pretty low, though. Like,
Yeah, it is.
When they group up a little more, yeah, I might try it. For now, we're just gonna single target them down as fast as we can. Ow, these guys are move.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. And we've got all our S-crafts except for Olivier's ready to go. I
Yeah,
guess
it shouldn't be a problem.
You know what, I'll,
We got a couple crits coming too.
probably kill this guy. And S-craft crit and kill this guy.
Nice.
Let's see, how much HP does this have left? 66. Crit, she can probably kill that. Nope!
Nope,
7 damage!
not even close.
Alright, maybe Estelle can finish it off.
Sure.
Nope! Alright. These guys are actually very physically resistant, it would appear. Ow. Ow.
Oh god. God, I just had like a flashback to my childhood. So there was this video game store at the mall called Game Fellas. Back when I was back when I was a kid, and I remember I remembered the first time I was directed to Game Facts. It was like inadvertently because I overheard somebody on one of the employees on the phone, and I heard him talking, and he was like, "Yeah, no, you're gonna want to go to gamefacts.com, FAQs.com." And now I think that the idea of calling a game store because you needed help with something is hilarious to
Yeah.
me.
I just can't get past it.
I had a friend, a school friend's mother helped me navigate through the last dungeon of Link's Awakening over the
that's funny.
phone.
Oh my god.
So, this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here.
The inn doesn't look too shabby either.
I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this.
Yeah, stay at a professional place. Don't get an Airbnb.
Oh god, please, God, please.
Yeah.
don't.
Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip.
You mean it's not? I, at least, intended to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking catnaps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven.
I love that for you.
This is what a vacation is all about.
Gee. Oh.
Come on, everyone. I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight.
I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not.
Huh, well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we could find the old man staying here that loves fishing.
Do we have to?
The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right?
Joshua's over here just trying to be fucking encouraging, and everyone's
Yeah.
just shitting on him.
He
I'm
just
feeling
wants
real
to
bad.
take care of business and everyone else is fucking around.
How did we do that? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I was like, how did we get up there? He has his Sasuke moments.
He does.
Clarify.
Well, he has his, God, I'm so unlovable. Everybody should just hate me like I do.
Oh no. Oh, do they have to give him like some wine and a turkey leg to get him back to normal?
No, Estelle just like tells him to quit being dumb.
Ah, shit.
If only someone did that to Sasuke.
Yeah. Naruto would be such a different show.
Now, let me just check. What do we actually need to do here? Ah, the man's name is Lloyd. Yet another Lloyd, and he's at the far pier fishing. Oh, actually, no. This probably just is Liberal Lloyd, not to be confused with Crossbell Lloyd.
Indeed. I wonder if this is the guy.
Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City and not Crossbell?
Wow, he's really focused. He's turned everything out of his mind but fishing.
We'll have to kill him.
Fine dining and breathing.
Looks like this is where my skills come into play.
Shoots
What
him.
do you... Just sit back and enjoy.
You can like whisper in his ear.
Blew into
my
the
God.
man's ear. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty
And
trick.
why did you whisper in my ear?
Blow on my face to raise my affection. That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier.
Yeah, that was pretty low.
How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task.
You're Lloyd, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name?
We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us?
No, goes back to fishing. I
Fuck
see.
you.
So you heard from Mr. Kuwano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime?
Yes, that's why we're asking about the pirates. We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility.
Gotcha. Got apostrophe cha.
Cha.
In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling out with this lake's guardian. It had
Who I'm
gotten-
going to make you fish up in a side
Yeah.
quest.
It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds.
Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian?
Ah, a side quest, you say? I'm glad you asked! This guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. If you want, you'll need the super rod to catch it.
He knows what he was doing. He was like, all right, time to slowly and subtly guide this conversation
Towards
towards my
my
special
side.
interests.
Yeah.
Oh, I should not have asked.
Looks like you've thrown a log into the maniac's fire.
Is it really that huge of a fish, like you say? You bet your last mirror it is, and I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. My wife left me, I'm so alone. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake, changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the Royal City. Ah, now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate.
Alright, so how about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night?
Oh, right. I had returned the boat and I was on my way into the inn when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. The theme song was playing and everything.
Onto the road? In the middle of the night?
Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first, I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home, but it was way too late for something like that. And when I asked at the inn next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here?
Wow.
Just so you know, Scoob, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide
Holy
after
shit.
not being accepted by those around them. Maybe they were brother and sister and the rest of the world just didn't understand their forbidden passion.
The game dev like banging on his keyboard, weeping.
Don't tell me anymore.
Oh, brother. A bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed.
Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff.
Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold.
Yeah, that's the feeling.
You better watch out, because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. I just wanted to deliberately waste your time, but the couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing.
What do you mean by that?
I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. Who would send a girl to school? A school uniform? It couldn't be.
It wasn't one from the Genis Royal Academy, was it?
Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. You bet, Chaw. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly like the same one she wears.
Have you ever played Chrono Cross?
I haven't.
There is a character in Chrono Cross who, every time he says cha, it is capitalized.
Don't cha?
Don't Chaw.
Don't cha?
I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting.
It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What, so she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight.
Is that true?
Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it.
Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are.
Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that's off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Come back if you want to learn about my side quest.
I feel like he was a little too on to that double suicide story. Is he going through some shit? Is he using fishing as some sort of therapy to work through a trauma?
Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut.
He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. Do you really? I wonder what kind of group that is.
I sure hope we
Some
never
kind of
have to investigate it.
Strange group called a fisherman's guild.
So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is.
Well, in a nutshell. And then I explain.
I see! That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh?
Yep. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. Or you could sleep in one of those barrels. We're gonna be in for a late night tonight.
Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room.
No, he stays in a barrel.
Donk.
Don't mind if I do. This is one of the most luxurious barrels I've ever seen in my life.
I'm a bit of a barrel connoisseur, if I do say so myself.
Lots of great things come in barrels, like fine wine.
and that's it.
Hey,
this is the-
here's your warning that,
Yeah.
that there's gonna be some kind of boss thing at the end of this
Or-
cutscene.
It could be. It's more likely they're just telling you when you pick this, all your side quests will die.
Oh, yeah.
I think since we've completed the wanted monster request, I think that just stays. I don't think we have.
Yeah,
to return
we're
it.
probably good.
So we'll get a room.
Oh, this is lovely.
This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city.
Yeah, it's great, huh? Wasn't that expensive either.
What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark?
What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy?
Rest when you can. That's a part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. You could do a bump of coke. It'll be fun.
Yep. That's very Shara.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
have I
absolutely.
plugged into this?
Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing.
Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom.
This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters, Estelle. You're
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's the line. Well, fuck you. Maybe I will. What are you gonna do about it, Joshua?
Me? Oh, let's see.
Drowns himself.
There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax.
How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. They're supposed to shake what their mommy gave them.
I'll leave that part to you.
Oh, she's unhappy. She didn't like that.
Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide. Should you really? Alright.
I don't know.
I think this is the only time we have to fish in the entire game.
Maybe on that boat?
I thought it wanted me to walk out to that.
It seemed like it wanted you to walk out onto that
maybe by
pier.
the pier they meant the big long one where the guy was before.
Aren't you going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot.
Is it gonna give you a like an exclamation point?
I think so,
like-
yeah. How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know.
Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice has paid off.
Fine, you big stick in the mud. That giant fucking salmon's gonna be mine. Nope, they didn't mean this one either.
Is there maybe an item that you have to use?
I didn't think so.
Do you-
In the later games, it just gives you a little exclamation point prompt. Maybe there's a button I have to press in this one. God, I hope not.
Maybe.
Um,
Let me take a look. To the
Oh.
guard!
Actually, no. Actually, I think I do have to talk to a guy and borrow a fishing rod or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, not that guy.
No, you have to buy the fishing rod.
Oh yes, hell yeah.
Chug-a-lug, dear.
Please, please, this is like 15%. It's like water.
It's 15% water. Welcome to our room. Here's a fishing rod.
No, I think that totally is what you do. Hang on.
We
It's
barge
still
into
early, though,
people's
which means
homes.
free time. Music note.
Let's see here.
Yeah, can you check that for me?
That's for the side quests. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. We did that. Alright. Talk to the receptionist to borrow a fishing
I
rod.
thought I just did
Okay.
that. Hang on.
Hey man.
If you would like to borrow a fishing rod, what'd she say?
Yeah, she
Oh,
had
shit,
options
shit.
there.
We can loan you one, so all you need to do is
I
ask.
don't have an option for borrow
Why aren't you
fishing
giving
rod.
me
Do I
an option?
trade?
Here,
No.
you can have
No, maybe Maybe check with the
Maybe-
shopkeeper.
Oh, maybe there's like a fishing rod sitting against a wall somewhere that I
Check
interact
with him. See if he's
I
got a
thought I
shop.
left this guy too. Oh, he does. No, he sells
Maybe.
food.
Hmm.
Shit, man. Maybe I have to look at the water and be like, ah, shit, I don't have a fishing rod. But I would have
If
thought
only we
the guy
had a
could say
game
that.
fax open.
I
Then-
have a game fax open. It says, talk to the
Oh.
receptionist.
What? I was on this
You were
pier,
there.
you bitch! Alright. Fucking, apparently I wasn't in the right spot on the pier to learn that I didn't have a fishing rod! Ah! Alright.
Oh man. Kind of energy. You can only fish with gentle energy and thinking about murder suicide. It's the only kind you can have.
That's like the first time I've been mad in this game.
It's not the first time I've been mad in
Oh
this
boy,
game.
I bet this has a correct answer for some reason.
Oh, for BP, let me see if there's a correct one. Go back to the pier. Nope, it just says after you're done.
Alright, well, I'll just try them. I'll use a lure.
Oh?
Oh, okay. How should I bring it up? I
I
don't
like
know.
this text-based fishing
Yeah.
minigame.
Yeah.
Try the middle option. Hooray! No, it's not just your warm-up. You're done. No! No! Oh god!
No!
I fat-fingered it! Oh, alright. Fucking fine, whatever.
How bizarre.
Is this how the fishing minigame works in this one? That it has text prompts? I didn't, like, play it when I played this game before. A smelt. Alright, Jesus Christ. There. Whew! Alright.
Free.
I'm done.
Wow, you were out here for a long time. How many did you catch?
2.
Man, it's already
Huh.
starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. This'll feed one orphan. Check it out, Joshua. Look what I caught.
He's
Huh?
gone. He was like, this is boring.
Joshua? He left his nerd book. What's this? What's this? Literally doesn't know what a book is.
Oh, it is a nerd book.
Wonder if Joshua just forgot this. For being so sharp, he sure can miss things sometimes. Guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. And again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Pretty
Maybe
sure
he's in the
at-
bathroom, Estelle.
I think he's over
Shit,
here.
man. Oh
Hmm.
no. He's brooding.
Hey there, laddie. What the fuck?
God.
Hey there, laddie.
You know how you talk to your friend brother
Brother.
guy? What are you doing
Wait.
whittling away the evening in a place like this?
Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing, or are you heading back into battle?
No, I've already had my fill. In fact, I did it twice as many as I intended to. It sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff.
Dun dun dun. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change.
Liar.
What?
You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can
Oh,
tell
no.
that's what you're doing.
Uh,
And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. While I may not be as reliable as Dad,
Okay, you don't have to bring that up right now.
I can still give you a shoulder to lean on.
Sorry.
It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize.
Shit.
You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important.
Like thanking me for trying to help you, Joshua. You're fucking ungrateful.
You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle.
Very good. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right.
Damn.
And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica?
As you wish. Is The Whereabouts of Light good for you?
Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear.
So are these two also Sibling, not siblings?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They are the least gross execution of the, like, what is the nature of our relationship? Are we faux siblings, or are we boyfriend girlfriend in the series? Because they take a much longer time to build it up, and it's done in a not weird, jokey, forced way.
Yike.
Yeah.
Wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry.
The worst case is Reen, the main character of the Cold Steel series, and his sister, which is abominable.
Yeah, it's really awful. I was just thinking about this guy I knew in Erebonia, and his classmates were trying to set him up with his sister. It was super fucked up.
It's so gross, and
Everyone's okay with it.
everyone's not only okay with it, but like they all keep trying to be like, hey, oh man, if I had a sister like her. Ugh.
Oh shit.
It's gross. It's so bad.
Yikes.
Hmm. So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean.
We promised, remember? You were gonna tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't gonna ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore.
Yeah. It has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with this beat-up kid. Some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that?
Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield.
Now wait a minute.
And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua.
Huh. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you. You know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed. Wounded, I might add.
Did I really do that?
Damn.
Yeah, injured and all. More than once.
I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces.
Yeah, sure. Nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle,
What?
let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands.
Sure. That's exactly what I intend to do.
Well, how about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper's ready by now.
Great idea. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight.
You can eat your fish. You caught 2.
One for me, one for you. The others can starve. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua.
Oh, right. I'm actually done with it. And at this point, it just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it.
Throw it in the fire? Oh, they don't give you that
You know what? We'll try to give him some nerd support. We'll act like we care.
Let's try to
about
snoop.
this stupid fucking book. It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand?
I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
This book is covered with tears, like tear stains. Do you want to explain this, Joshua?
No, Smiley.
No, I really don't.
Oh,
Bottles.
shit.
I really, really don't. Oh no.
Fucking dead.
Turn down for what, bitch?
Help, fellow out. I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivier.
It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of drinking with Shara.
Oh. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right?
We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no.
You can do both. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me.
Great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode.
Don't worry, Shara. Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds.
Oh.
How about having him keep you company?
What, you can still drink more, can you?
Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Oh, I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy?
I don't know, should I?
You're like a little demon. Cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess he'll be just fine. Really? That's what you got out of that?
It'll be fine. I'll turn him on his side. He'll be okay.
How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bother the two of them.
Right, good idea. We've only got fish for us anyway. Please, Shara. I'm pleading with you. You and the fish. Don't pour me another glass. Oh, fuck.
Drink up, bitch.
Drinky, drinky, eggs and binky.
Binky, huh? Oh no.
Oh.
Just push him on the side. He'll be okay.
Oh, he's totally plastered. Looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shara.
Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, and I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while.
And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some kind of special training, Shara?
You know all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my resistance that way. Who knows?
Somehow I don't think that's the case.
By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is.
Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight. And getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it wouldn't be a good idea.
Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you?
That's stupid!
Well...
His stats are way better than yours!
Yeah, of course I did. And he'll thank me in the long run, too, after his raging hangover anyway.
And so that whole time...
You were just toying with him, weren't you?
Let's see. Oh, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn.
Don't skirt around the issue, Shara.
Quiet, you. For the time being, we're gonna circle up to the far pier.
Understood.
Alright then, let's go. Oh, hey, it's...
Oh.
Lloyd.
I think, either someone in chat or you or someone in the first stream was talking about how they enjoyed how all the, like, random side NPCs kind of have their own stories going on that actually do advance throughout the game. It's occasionally fun to check in with them like that. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you really think they'll show up?
There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here.
However, if we move around too much, there's a possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area.
Right, so where should we watch from?
We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves.
In
A
the
place
barrel.
like that would be ideal.
In the barrel. Oh.
Get in a barrel.
I wish. My instincts would have been razor sharp.
Karen Knight in chat asks, what if Percy was in the Trails world as a bracer instead of a cop? I could see that. I mean, the Crossbell games have actual cops in addition to bracers, so she could be in the Trails world as a cop.
The cops are kind of bracers. Or no, that special force that
Yeah,
Lloyd
special
is in are
force,
essentially bracers.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't remember offhand where this is. Maybe like the balcony of the inn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Somewhere high up. Although, I guess it'd still be pretty easy. Oh, there we go.
Hey, what's that? Oh, it's the lads.
Oh God. What was Kyle's voice? It was really weird. Wow, it looks like we're a little early, huh?
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were in the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way.
Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving.
And everyone knows outlaws don't eat.
Outlaws don't eat. Why do you think I sound like this?
I'm a plant. I use photosynthesis. I should have known it'd be them.
Looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do.
Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed.
Hey, have you guys heard about the king salmon that lives in this lake?
Oh God.
Of course I have. Why do you think I'm here?
I'm hungry as hell.
I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time.
I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary.
No doubt about that. They are quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn.
Are you ready to do a murder-suicide? I am.
I was
Seems to be a
born
good
ready.
I was born ready to die.
Hey, Kyle. Don't you think Dawn's been acting a little strange recently? It's not like him, if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking airliners thing? While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like the Dawn has gone way overboard this time.
In the end, you'll always be just a girl.
Not a
He's-
murder-suicide, just a murder, it
He
seems.
he just says that like trust falls into the water and is never seen again.
Yeah. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking knife you. Excuse me?
Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. Shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although, admittedly, it's a bit colder than Liberal.
Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not gonna get angry? Like, I'd like to see you get by without me, with all your crap cooking and all, and not to mention the laundry. Oh god, what a shit excuse. You really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out?
Okay. I see your point, but I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise.
I hate toast. It's gritty and black and it gets everywhere.
But anyway, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out.
Ah,
Now, getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom?
wait, I'm a child, but you agree with me? Sorry.
And I'd like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that.
Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I could think of as to why he started acting like this.
Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys, too. Let's keep being vague
Let's
at each
be
other.
very vague about this whole thing.
He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas.
Who is that guy and he? God damn, what these fucking JRPG villains?
That's certainly a good question.
Huh? What's that over there?
What's what?
Looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up.
Oh, Dual Blade 77. Thank you for the 1,000 bits and the wish of a
Ooh.
good day.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, here they come.
Ah shit, the boat's dead. we're still like 80 feet.
We'll get there. Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh?
You could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure.
Who wants to be black-clad soldier?
Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual.
Oh man, that's a really good.
Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology.
Relax. I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around.
Enough already. We don't have time for that. Now, how about we get down to business? Hand me the Coke. Have there been any other
Yo,
developments
here's the
since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously? We're gonna get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right?
Oh boy, in addition to the 1,000 bits, Dual Blade has gifted 10 tier 1 subs.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to SD Downs. Fichu Houndoom, 20 part-time, King's Grimoire, Baffledore, Kraken Lab, Rovelt Saga, Dark Destiny 1010, Night Shark 237, Polaris Does a Thing. Thank you, Dual Blade. Your generosity is overwhelming tonight.
Yeah. How about the Royal Army?
Let's talk about the Royal Army while I crack open a cold one.
I need one. Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is?
Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either.
There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want me to do, Shara? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, let Adios sort them out?
I've got a much better idea.
Better idea? A better idea than shooting?
These
Impossible.
two siblings. What were you gonna say?
Impossible.
That's the only way. These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they got away again, so how about we try to move them off first?
I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua?
Yeah, cut off their legs.
Joshua?
Oh, right. Check out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think it's a good idea too.
What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden.
It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me.
Bees?
Fish. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. / murder-suicide.
Yeah, I mean, once they kill each other, we won't really have this problem anymore.
Oh, shit.
There it is.
Oh, they parked it in front of the tower. Oh.
So they're
Yeah.
parked in front of the Amber Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road.
Oh shit, Dual Blade 77 has just given another 2,000 bits.
Ooh,
My
thank you so
generosity
much.
does not end there, but it does end here, and I'm out of bits on low on card. That is perfectly fine, Dual Blade.
Hey, we
You've
we
already
really
given
appreciate
us-
it.
You've already given us a lot, and we really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for stopping by the stream tonight. Isn't the Amberl Tower supposed to be just like the Ismaelis Tower?
Yes, it's one of the ancient ruins referred to as a tetracyclic tower. So, what do you want to do, Shara? Should we subdue them?
That's one way to go
That's
about
one way to go
things.
about it.
Oh fuck! Why am I speaking?
Yeah,
It's because we're both.
I voice her anyway.
But there's more than double their number since the last time we encountered them.
Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. So how about we take them all on at once?
Hmm.
Is it the fisherman?
I don't
know who this is.
I don't know if that's the best way to go about things.
Oh shit!
Taking a shot in the dark. Olivier!
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Sorry, the fly in my throat. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Oli!
Keep it down or they're going to hear you.
Ah, well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive.
Also, thank you, Disarder, who has also gifted 10 Tier 1 subs.
Ooh, so many.
You're honorable.
Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila! I was good to go.
That is the secret.
Shut the hell up.
I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there.
That's some serious tenacity.
Come on, I couldn't let you enjoy all the fun yourselves, right? I had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you.
I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all of that brand new.
You'd have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Shanta. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think?
I don't think that's the issue here.
No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is, and they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release.
Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk?
Ha! No, gay mans. Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone.
Okay. But if you blow in my ear, I'm gonna seriously punch your lights out.
Don't give me any of that ASMR shit, Olivier.
Kara Knight asks, hey, Aram, do you think we can get some Royal Army lore? Well, the Royal Army is the army of this kingdom, which is Liberal. All we really have learned about them so far in the game is we know that our dad, Cassius Bright, used to be a general in that army. We know that one of the current generals is Goldwood Morgan, who hates bracers, partly or entirely because Cassius Bright retired from the army to become a bracer when things were still tense with the Empire to the north. And we know also that the army has an intelligence division that reports directly to the Queen, and that Colonel Richard, the garlic-haired guy, is the head of that. That's all the game has told us so far.
Oh, the temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity. There's a south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 arc.
12 arc.
There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area.
Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship.
I hope one game lets us play as Josette. I've got good news and bad news.
Yeah!
Does she die?
No comment. You'll see
No.
eventually.
Listen.
Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated, said the man with the most generic voice in the world. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway.
Lonnie.
Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilizers all green.
Alright. Lift off.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, it's cute. It looks like a bird.
Those camo fins look like they are just balsa wood taped onto the side of it.
They're decoration only.
Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising
I
speed.
thought that said crushing speed.
Maintain crushing speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time.
Aye, sir.
It looks like we'll make it back before morning.
Yeah. I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Dawn first.
Huh.
Oh god.
Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
He takes his
That's odd.
headphone out. What?
I could have sworn it came from below deck.
Let's investigate.
Maybe it's just a mouse or something. Oh no, I have to
Barrels.
interact with 6 different objects to investigate this. I'm not gonna fucking bother.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to clean up the place when I can find some free time. Anyway, see you later, people hiding under the stairs. Oh hey, it's the sewer cabin.
It was the sewer cabin all along.
Oh. Oh, that's where we live.
I feel like you should really get a proper game plank instead of jumping on and off. You can, if someone fucks that up or does it while they're drunk, that's gonna be like a cracked skull.
Yep.
Well, you know.
With Dawn as our leader, we can't go wrong. But don't you think Dawn's been acting a little strange lately, as we exposited in that previous scene? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If Kyle or Josette heard you talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head. But it's just that.
But it's just that.
I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you'd like. Ah! You're those.
You're those.
You're
You,
too
you're
slow!
Get him!
Oh, they're actually slightly weak to every art. All the main elements.
They suck. No turn for you. And I doubt the other guy's gonna get a chance either.
Oh, he might, because these arts will take a little too long to go off, but that's okay. Bam. Wow.
No.
Even over and over.
I leveled up.
That guy's dead.
Whew, it looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble.
I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess we all have you to thank this time.
But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were gonna do if we got caught stowing away.
Well, even if we were discovered, we'd just have to take control of the airship. And we we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers means nothing without the space to maneuver in. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking all of these factors into account, huh?
No.
Not in a million years! Are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base.
Hmm.
I think it would have been better off if he said nothing at all.
Oh, give the poor guy a break. At least we're able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley.
Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Rolla? Estelle, we were here just a minute ago. Well, that
Yeah.
explains why it's so misty outside.
And this is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height, which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. Looks like your guess was right, Shara.
Haha. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much getting in here. But anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father, Cassius, too.
Right.
Understood.
Alright, nerds, let's go.
Now let's roll. This is the main dungeon of this chapter.
Ooh.
I don't know if we had decided voices when Cassius was on screen, but I want Cassius.
Oh god, what
yeah.
are you gonna do?
That's fine by me. Oh, whoa, it's like
Whoa.
quite a few boys here.
And they're like all
Weak to
spread out and
fire,
shit.
Also weak to fire. That's the theme of this one, apparently.
Nope, this is main quest, baby.
No, I can't hit more than 2 things. Alright, I'll just bop someone. I'll just start casting, whatever. Fuck it.
Let's see. They don't looks like they don't like fire very much. Oh, jeez. And aerial. You could get those 3 with aerial. And yeah, they're gonna run forward, so.
Just do this for now. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
That's a thing, apparently.
They just boomerang their asses halfway across the.
Now we're
Nice.
set up for a very big aerial indeed.
Yes, 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 yes.
Get a crit on. Oh god, it's.
You can get 2.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh Jesus, does so much damage. Delicious. Are any of these guys low? This guy's low. And actually, I think.
And now by the time
Ow.
we get a chance for the aerial, they're all already dead.
Frustratingly, in this game, they don't even show you how long status effects are gonna last.
That's weird because they kind of show you everything else.
Yeah.
They show you when critical hits will happen ahead of time.
No, that's not a
What's
real
in the
chest.
box?
It's a fake chest.
No!
It's a purely cosmetic chest. Ah, another one.
Another one. This room's not even laid out any different. There we go. Scorpion.
I bet
And
that's a whip for Shara. Yep.
what's
Hey,
the box
she'll-
text?
She'll actually suck a lot less now. 79 strength.
The Red
102
Viper.
strength.
102? That's better.
More accesses.
The chest is already empty, you double dipper.
Piece of shit.
Oh,
Nope. EP charge. The chest is empty. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it?
I weep.
I cry ever, Tim.
Wow. There's just a lot of good shit around here.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we got a lighter.
Oh, we got 2.
lighters now. There must be monsters that drop them, I guess. Oh, defense +2. Okay, sure. I'll give that to Estelle. Actually, you know what? I'll give that to Joshua, because they always attack Joshua.
Yeah, they do not like Joshua. They will not suffer this boy to live. Oh.
That hallway.
Did we check the chest?
Oh, no.
This is very important.
It is very important. Chest is empty. How tragic.
Tragedy.
voices of some men can be heard. It sounds like some of the grunts. Should we rush the room?
Yeah, let's fuck these guys up.
Get them!
Get
Oh god, there's a
'em!
lot of them.
Oh, you guys new around here? Wow, fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, in your freaking dreams, said temporarily Valley Girl Estelle. Are these guys for real? Said temporarily Sonic Estelle.
Wow.
But if you're not new here, then who are you? What, are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo! He has a fucking yak back with that sound effect ready to go.
Yeah. We're with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered.
Forget that. We won't give up without a fight.
We won't
There
give
actually
up
are six
without
of them.
a fight.
A perfect number to
Ah.
every
Excellent.
I think they're gonna bum rush.
Oh,
Joshua,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
they're gonna
moving
move.
this area.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, get in there.
Just gonna shank this guy.
Yeah, get back in the hole.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Olivia actually has an area of
Ooh.
effect regular craft also. Sure, let's do that.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Eat shit.
Let's see if we can kill the guys who are gonna get to go. We can kill one of them at least. Yeah, okay, we'll just pop these guys.
Bonk.
I really like the music in this game.
Yeah.
Yep. This is my all-time favorite RPG normal battle theme. It's so fucking jazzy.
Yeah, it really is.
Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are gonna be some serious consequences involving a whip.
Ooh.
Do what you want with us. We're not going to talk.
Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle.
Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys.
Should we whip these guys? Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. I don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. Dang. If you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you.
Yikes! They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them.
Now, where are your leaders, Kyle and Josette?
Forget it, lady. Do your worst. I'm very indecisive about whether I'll tell you anything or not.
So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Holy straighties.
Shit.
Shara's as unforgiving as ever.
This? No, I've been far more unforgiving.
Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Shara.
Hi, it's me, Daddy Shara. And my wife would be thrilled to make yours.
Maybe some of it.
Looks like the hostage is being held down below. Let's hurry.
That man is changed for life.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Alright, hang on. I'm just gonna heal.
Oh yeah, that's just one of those weird plant monsters that we have running around the base. You know, the Lovecraftian horrors that have been dwelling in our basement and in our subconsciouses as we dream.
They get in through the vents.
Dang, I can't believe I didn't even, notice that you had that. They make a little bit less of a fuss when you learn new crafts in this game than they do in the others, so I think I've been missing them sometime as I've fast-forwarded through. Actually, he probably just came with that, now that I think about it.
That monster is just very out of place.
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of these you can at least be like, I guess they're rats, but that's just a horrifying flying plant thing.
Mm-hmm.
They look like armor chickens.
Yeah, you find the little goat rats in like sewers and stuff. So I guess like they make sense, but the fucking flying plant monsters. Yeah, we just got our latest import directly from the Mountains of Madness, sir.
Shit.
Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient.
It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree. This place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then.
As far as I've heard, turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around.
The Great Collapse? Pretty sure that's basic history, Estelle.
The collapse of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out, and they probably had like giant robots or something.
Oh please, this isn't season 4 of Korra. You mean like Professor Alba said before?
I'll tell you what, though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. That doesn't make sense. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live.
Shara.
Just what kind of men are you hanging out with?
Oh, you know, the type that like when I whip them?
Strega R. Oh, another person.
Hey!
Let's see.
Give them to Joshua.
Yeah.
Estelle sitting here like, what the fuck? Oh, she's already got some.
Just check. Okay, it doesn't really matter who we give these to. Word loots. Oh,
What's the box say?
Okay.
This chest has nothing left to offer you.
like that fucking nothing left emote in the Stabbiness server.
Yeah.
That one. That is so much damage. Crafts are really strong early on in the game. And then by late game, crafts are like almost worthless. It's just all about spamming the strongest arts
We're good
over
to
and
go.
over.
Bummer.
Oh boy, it's our first like actual fork in the road. Just gonna real quick see if any of the. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for
Bear assault.
assault.
What's that?
That sounds like a fucking regular NES game.
Yeah.
It's a gun.
It's a gun. What's in the box?
Oh, thank you.
The chest is empty because you emptied it. Funny how that works, no?
Damn.
Let's see. Just want to see. Okay, cool. So actually, the only way forward is this.
Yeah, no real. It's not really a fork in the road.
It can be if you guess wrong the first time.
Yeah, that's true. Like we almost did.
Indeed.
I mean, but even then, we'd just make it to the story.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't get like lost, but you could miss the chest if you didn't know you
Yeah.
were heading to the end, and then it's just like, oh, that's the end of the dungeon. You're like, oh shit. That's my greatest fear when exploring any dungeon in Trails.
I don't want to miss a chest.
That's that.
It's like doubly critical not to miss a chest in this one because
Yeah.
you'll probably miss out on the weapon that is too expensive to buy.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Get him.
Take that.
What a big boy.
Oh, are we
Oh,
done
good. Shara
already?
actually does damage again.
Yay.
Hmm.
Just like,
Hmm.
oh, it just leads to a
Oh.
rat. Alright,
Just a rat.
It's just hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah,
What are you doing in here? Just vibing.
We'll do him a solid. We'll take care of the rat for him.
This used to be a storehouse for the food, but nobody ever checks on it. So, I took care of things. Ah!
See, it's okay.
walk through a door and it turns out to be the end of the dungeon. I don't want to get sucked into a cutscene and then immediately have to fight a boss.
Yep.
Oh, this looks like the way forward. Let's try. Oh, that's not even a path.
Nope.
So, yep, this is indeed the way forward. Oh, some men.
Oh, it's another one of these.
Yeah, let's fuck them up. Who are you guys supposed to be? Bracers?
Bracers?
Go ahead.
How'd you get in here?
It looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrendered quietly, or else.
Don't kid yourself.
Let's get him!
I just realized they don't even give these guys the like slightly dramatic battle theme.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
don't
the
they don't get
completely
sub-boss
normal one.
music.
They're just.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get more than one guy with this, so I won't bother.
Yeah, it's the cigarette. That's the one.
You know what? I'm just gonna straight up back off so that we can aerial them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah, that's a pretty good
I'll
idea
move into
because
Estelle, because she can take it, so I won't get beaten up.
oof, that hurricane. That was
Not as.
yeah, just sent her on Estelle, I guess.
Yeah,
And then-
I'll just shoot.
I would have oh yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have Olivier back up a little bit.
Well, it's alright.
Yeah, we still got most of it. You probably get a good flicker.
Dope.
I forgot she actually has a small area attack as well. Yeah, she's at max CP. I mean, it's
Oh, you missed one.
oh, I missed.
No, I missed.
Almost.
Yikes, that poison's getting pretty bad.
Yeah. How much HP does this guy have? I actually killed him. Probably not. I'll just get these other guys.
I like how ever like your party has magic and shit. This guy just needs to have a knife.
Yeah. They're doing
The
their
ones
best.
that-
We didn't have one of those little orbital things that,
I don't know who's speaking. Is it the fancy
what-
guy
what's-
on the right?
what's
No.
going on out there?
It seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone all right?
We're
Where's
with the
Dad?
prince, and we've come to rescue you.
Seriously, who will save? Oh, it is this guy. Sorry, that was actually you.
Seriously, we're saved! We've taken care of the guards, so you don't have to worry about anything for the moment.
Really? We've been saved.
I'm Grunt, captain of... That's not the accent I did, but whatever. Captain of the
That's
airliner
fine.
Lindy. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today.
You can thank
I
us.
like how you turned from Scottish into Ringo.
I mean, you
Don't
know.
know
You
how to
started in the
express my
realm of
gratitude
Scottish,
for how you've
and then you
done
just-
today.
You turned into Ringo.
You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way, Ringo. Huh?
Doesn't look like he's here.
Who?
Are these all the hostages?
Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who is on the Lind, including crew and passengers.
That can't be right.
Fuck is my dad?
Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild.
Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere.
Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left?
Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off.
What do you
Where the
mean?
fuck is Dad?
Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name, if I remember correctly.
What? But his name was on the passenger list.
Well, since we got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route and left things as they were.
What the fuck?
So that's what happened, huh? Oh, I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits.
Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered.
How ironic.
Oh, shh.
Now wait a minute. Then just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us?
Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages.
Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now.
Listen up, everyone. We're now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer.
We'll be waiting here. Good luck.
Now get in the barrels. Come on, come on.
If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your
Our lives are in your hands, therefore we'd better prepare for the worst.
In other words, don't let us down.
Leave everything to us.
You guys can actually make the attempt to leave. We've cleared the way, so you can actually go.
Oh, I'm frightened of hallways.
No, just gonna jog in place for a little while. In fact, why don't we all jog in place for a while?
So did their dad just like go out for cigarettes one day and just never came back? Is that like
Basically. No. He went out on a bracer job, and bracers are like professional problem solvers of varying scale depending on how highly they rank within the bracer guild. Like at the level that the kids are at, you're gonna get a cat out of a tree. But at the level that Cassius is, you're essentially a spy. Like you're an international spy. And so he was basically going overseas, not overseas, but like across the border to do a job, and then they found out that his plane was hijacked.
Okay. It's starting to feel like he purposefully went missing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not to
How about
spoil
that?
anything, but
Well,
It's not a spoiler.
I don't know for sure.
Theorizing.
yeah, you can make all the guesses you
Aaron
want,
Knight
and
in
if you
chat
happen to be
asks,
right.
Who do you think would win in a fight between Estelle and Joshua? I think pretty canonically Joshua. They're
Yep.
the same level, but you may have noticed that Joshua is the reliable one who seems to know a lot about everything, and Estelle is a bit of an airhead.
Joshua does the damages.
Familiar voice can be heard.
Yep,
Hang on,
looks like the Sky Pirate.
I'm pretty sure I just saved, but I don't trust.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Okay.
Yep.
never hurts to save twice.
So the queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living.
I like how Dawn is Bowser. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet.
Yeah, and we need to dedicate a plan on how to get how to let the hostages go.
Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that?
But
Once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it.
shit,
We've no
Dawn.
need to leave them alive.
Dawn, what the fuck?
You're joking, right?
They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Laburl for good, we could still be tracked, right?
But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all?
I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it?
But
Sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Idios will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our home back with Mira stained in the blood of innocent people.
Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here?
Huh?
I think it's about time you learned your place.
oh no, He gets so
Jesus,
angry.
you threw a
Ah!
fucking bottle at him.
Did you just throw a brick at my head? Fuck!
Oh. I'm sorry, he gets like...
Oh god.
Oh, that's a lot of teeth. Who cares about our old home? With this kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? Ha! We're gonna go blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while.
What did you say?
Once we run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the Capua Sky Bandits.
Man, he's gone mad with power. Dawn, what has happened to you? What in Adios's name has happened to you?
Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later?
You again?
Racers. Why are you here?
How can you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship.
Oh my god.
Impossible. What are you talking about? I can't be.
You had your airship sitting in front of the Amberl Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hull. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that!
Oh, good lord. For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time.
Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy?
Gasp. What'd you just call me? You bimbo, airhead brute.
Just try and say that again.
She just says it again.
All right. Enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. So it looks like all that's left is you three.
In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist.
Man.
Crap.
Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this?
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, Don.
That's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? What'd you say? What a bunch of fools you are. To think with that pitiful number of people that you could ever capture Don Capua.
Oh, he's on the table again.
Oh, he's just got a cannon.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon.
Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody.
Alright, I'll get out my knife.
Alright. So we're gonna blow these guys up with S-Crafts, first of all. I think.
Yeah.
Every time someone in a piece of media now goes mad with power, I just think about that Speed Racer episode where that little girl's father goes crazy every time he thinks about cars. And so he like beats her up on screen. And she's just like, I'm so sorry. He gets like this whenever he thinks about cars.
Just seeing one will force him to drive into a rage. Oh, I hate cars. And he like starts whacking the car with a whip.
Oh, God.
I'm Kyle. I'm dead. I got like one attack in,
Oh,
maybe.
damn it, it has to center up.
So
Alright,
close.
Shoot that girl! It's probably, yep, nothing is especially good or bad, so we'll just throw it.
Yeah, these guys suck. It's almost like they're alluding to something.
What would they be alluding to?
It's
Are they
good to
gonna-
see. Good to see that Josette does not evolve at any point between
Oh,
now
damn.
and later.
Actually, he fainted. Alright, this guy is super fucked now. Most bosses are largely immune to status effects, but not this guy, apparently. That's rough, buddy.
Probably because they're like, we're throwing 3 of them at him.
Nighty night, Kit Kats.
99. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Austin?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Crap, how can I lose to this girl?
And that's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet?
Now that this has been settled, I'm gonna ask you to surrender. Nice. Any more trouble out of you, and well, you'll know what'll happen, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh yikes, no, anything but that.
Why me? Why do I have to go down like this?
Ow! What's going on? I hurt all over. When did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck?
Ah, yes, the old amnesia trick.
Bro?
Dawn?
Oh, Josette, are you back from Roland already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh?
Ah, just drag me.
Don't try and cover it up. You've had enough, and how about leaving the breadwinning to us men? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient.
Dawn, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Roland like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner.
What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We never do something like that.
Oh.
What is this guy talking about?
I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know.
Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Gang.
Ah! What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles.
What an interesting turn of events.
Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage taking, demanding a ransom, and other such events.
Hijacking an hostage taking and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Josette, tell me this is some kind of joke.
Dawn.
I think that's my line. Thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape.
Uh-huh,
Oh,
the
gosh.
old standby. Ah!
Kidding. Not again.
Hey!
Kyle?
We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
I'm never going to get this smell out of my hair.
Let's hurry and get out of this room.
Which way did they go?
They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship.
Ah!
After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them.
We've got to
Right.
run through the entire dungeon.
Backwards.
I made it out alive! Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity.
Hey, Olivia, you better hurry or we're gonna leave you behind. Wait for me! Let's go this way instead.
Man.
Yeah, what's that way?
Smoke.
Oh, a chest.
Oh, what does it say? Oh.
That's a good one.
We'll heal real quick. I want to say, I think there are like little, I think there are like little fights where there are guys like kamikaze attack us to try to slow us down. But otherwise, we're pretty much done with this place.
Nice.
What? Yep.
I like how everyone is just an asshole to Josette. Is that just like this little fun character thing?
It's mostly like Estelle and Josette have a, I guess you could call it a rivalry. That's why Estelle is always shitting on her. I'm not sure why everyone else. She's
Yeah,
just
because
kind
her
of...
family sure's giving her a hard time.
If it's any consolation, as you eventually learn, she really does suck.
Okay, then it's fine.
She's
They
just
don't-
garbage.
I feel like if this were a later game, they would probably have despawned all the regular enemies in this place.
Yeah. Or they would have had you not do the dungeon backwards at all.
Oh, Estelle just learned her taunt. I think it's mostly useless because its area is tiny, but we'll try it
It's
out.
like is it a debuff?
It is an actual taunt. Enemies that get affected by it, for like a couple rounds can only attack Estelle.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually pretty useful because...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because, if they're not in range, they'll just walk towards her instead of attacking other people who are, like, in range of them. Unfortunately, hers is really small range. There is another character in this game who has a much larger range taunt that is actually very useful. Take that!
Hmm. Oh.
Walking out of my aerial, illegal.
Oh, finally! The tables have turned!
At last, Josh can be the missee and not the misser.
I like the noise it makes whenever they fall.
Nice.
There's like that...
Yeah.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, luckily this dungeon is very linear, so this is not really a big deal.
Yeah. Also, the noise they make when they get shot is like...
Like those people in, I don't remember whether it's Streets of Rage or River City Ransom, but the guys who say BARF when they die.
Yeah. Yeah, it's River City Ransom.
Ooh, crit turn. Die, die, die.
Enjoy the show.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Kobe. Ah, fuck.
Ah.
Oh, it's a
Not
lot of
Kobe.
rats. Fuck these guys.
No.
I think these guys are right near the start of the dungeon, though, so we're almost there. Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
Huh?
What's this?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I see. The news people caught them. How'd the army find out about this place? That liar, things weren't supposed to go down like this.
Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me.
Hey, what's going on here?
So, are those the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised that there's such a young woman, too.
How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures?
Yes, sir!
What are the chances of getting on a scoop like this? Oh, it's Goldwood and garlic.
So, how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article?
You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it?
What do you think, General Morgan?
Do as you like. The plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about.
No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there.
What?
Oh, these fuckers again.
Ah!
What are you guys... I mean, how the heck... What's going on exactly? It's you kids again.
Hey, look, it's Estelle and Joshua.
Racers! Why are you here?
Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued.
We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting.
Once again, you've overstepped your bounds.
With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements?
Do as you wish.
I'll leave the rest up to your discretion.
I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits.
Very well, General.
That old man's as stubborn as ever.
He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages?
The other lackeys should be just laying down all over the place, unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were in prison.
I see. You've done this nation a great service. Please, leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea.
Yes, Colonel.
Yeah, boo. Wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too.
See you later, Estelle. Joshua.
My. You've had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen, just like that.
You got that right.
Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero. So
Except for in all the cases where they aren't.
yeah. So there's no real reason for us to stand out.
That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always makes a point of staying in the background, too. No, he doesn't.
Really? I never noticed.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of weird double negative. Where is Dad?
Guess that's the one problem we've still got to figure out. Where's Dad now? What is he doing? Why hasn't he tried to contact us?
It looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what's happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what happened about your dad after that. I don't know how to tell these kids that he went out for cigarettes and just isn't coming back. It's a tough thing to have to say to him.
I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident.
Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case.
No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages.
Agreed. Everything worked out because, oh fuck, I hit the button again. You should be proud of what you've done.
You really think so? Teehee.
It's true that the hostages
XD.
are free. And the Sky Bandits arrested. But it's a bit vexing to know that there's still some unanswered questions left.
The man who appeared at the Valeria lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about.
Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do.
Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are turning back to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of bonus to the reward.
Really? Are you okay with that?
Of course I am.
I'm fucking
I'm
loaded.
rich.
Oh.
I'd like to thank you too, Olivier.
Ha! I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Chardonnay. You know how you're paying these bracers like $1,000? I lost like literally $1 million of your dollars, and that's just fine.
Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again.
Good day. Wow. Nice that someone appreciates us.
I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is.
Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people.
If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time.
Tee! You think so?
Oh.
At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident.
I like how Lugren always sounds like he's like way further away from the mic.
At any rate, please accept
And this is for me. Ah, isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch?
Is it alright to give it to us this soon?
Of course! It would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it.
Thank you, Lugren.
We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation.
Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news.
Shame he's dead.
Sure.
Sure.
Shame he went to go get those cigarettes. You're probably right.
I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting,
Everything!
not
The
contact-
most!
I'm
not
free!
contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter.
Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone.
Don't know who this is. Excuse me, please. Oh, it's just a random guy.
I have a letter!
Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter?
You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. So I'm here to deliver one of them today.
I appreciate you doing that. But wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airline left Bose to begin with?
It's actually addressed to the Roland branch. But aren't Cassius Bright's family members here?
Oh.
What?
Some mail.
That's us, but...
Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said that you would come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. This letter? Yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's got those cigarette stains. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch.
Seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. Guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all.
Oh.
Well, that's good to hear. So that parcel is from your dad too?
No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd.
Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere.
Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way.
Bye! Oh,
Oh, and one other thing. Good job at helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You bracers sure do excellent work.
bye!
To think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like.
Thanks, Lugren.
Ha! Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we?
There's nothing I love more than reading other people's mail.
Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here?
It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night.
And you're telling me this because...
Oh, how heartless and cruel you can be to a companion who has traveled alongside you. And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder?
I guess
All right,
you-
already.
You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know.
Guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay?
Ah, of course, I understand.
All right. Let's see what
Good
he has
luck!
to say.
I chose the corner seat for a reason.
Joshua, looks like we don't have any choice. Stabs him in the neck.
Shh. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, turns out I've had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazade and Aina.
You know, if they're 16 now, technically they're in their 17th year.
Yeah.
Cassius Bright.
I like to imagine he sent this and he's like lounging, like with a vacation juice in one hand, like live it up, kids.
Oh,
You're 16.
I've got a lot
You're
of
only
hard
16
work.
once. Learn how to cook while I'm away, Estelle.
That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the boy.
Yeah.
Looks that way.
The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off.
Yep.
Yep.
Which means,
Sorry.
I wonder what he's really up to, Hardy.
Hmm.
Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in that package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside.
To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad.
Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know.
Ooh.
That's true.
I do love committing mail fraud. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Now, Estelle, open it.
Actually, though, Olivier does have a good
She
point.
should be satisfying my curiosity.
What's in the box?
Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into.
Okay, let's check it out.
It's a bowl.
It's half an 8-ball. What's this supposed to be?
It's an ornament, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. Signed, K.
That's it?
Yep. Looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Luckily, there's only one professor in the entire country. Do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be?
I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too.
If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black orbment anyway?
From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. Although, it feels a little similar to a battle orbment.
Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle ornament has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact.
An artifact?
Precisely. An artifact is an ornament created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all ornaments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody of them. They're a type of antique, so to speak.
But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently.
You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. No pun intended.
Oh.
Jeez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him?
Estelle?
Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender? What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time?
Estelle.
Hmm.
At least it's not drugs.
You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey?
Huh?
Joshua?
That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, "Or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer."
Yeah, he did say that, but...
We've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruan, Zeiss, and Grancel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to these other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may even traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R, too.
Joshua?
What?
You're a genius!
Oh boy.
Estelle? What are you talking about?
This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10 stones. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart.
So, should I consider that a yes?
Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes! Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Liberal, and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process.
I think you're somehow missing the point.
It looks like she's back to her old self.
I guess it's settled then.
Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along?
Oh, give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. You wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us.
I don't know if that's true.
With your great power that eclipses our own.
And if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done.
Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch. Got it? I'll come running, no matter where you are.
Sure.
No, thanks.
Thanks, Shara. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Alright. I'll watch the number of drinks.
Ha! Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara.
Okay.
And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention with Shara.
That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attentions toward another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next.
That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to some nice restaurant and some, lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me.
We'll never see him alive again.
Olivier, I really hope you understand what you've promised her.
Ha! I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead.
I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me.
Damn.
Well, have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Cher is at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off, and then out in one order or the other. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware.
How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too.
Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come out and or off, huh? Is that perchance what you and Estelle were talking about before?
Yes, Estelle said it best, though. It was nice knowing you.
Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh?
The Roland-bound airliner will be parting soon. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Well, oh, that's not me.
Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we better hurry and get on.
Shara, wait! Can't we talk this over?
No,
I'd really appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through.
You made promises. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny.
Yeah? No. Ah! See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland.
Have a wonderful trip, you two!
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doomed.
Dread.
Yeah. It's
It's a
okay.
really
It's
bold
how
decision of them to introduce this character, have him be there in one chapter, and then just die off screen.
Yeah,
It's kind of
weird.
Oh, be right back.
So is this the last we play as these two in this game? Who can say? I mean, I can, but I won't. And I think we can stop there.
Yeah, I think we could wrap there. Cause this is as good a place to stop as there is. Like it's the end of a chapter, and we've got we've got about 20 minutes left of normal stream time. So, yeah, I think that's as good a place to drop as any. And I think it did have a save, right?
Yeah, we just saved.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you for all of the bits and the subscriptions that we saw earlier.
It was very active tonight.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it.
Trying to think if there's anything. Howard, you know what? So we're now roughly 40% of the way through this game, first chapter specifically. So Austin, what are your predictions for
Oh boy.
what's the plot? Who are the secret villains which are always there in Trails games, etc.?
Yeah, I mean there's an extent to which I'm a little spoiled, like on the whole of the series, and so there are certain things that I know are going to happen, but the finer details are the aspects that I don't know. Like I know who all of the recruitable characters are in this one, and probably the next one as well. Although I don't remember as strongly what the differences are in first and second chapter. But I think it's hard for me to say what I predict just because I know that certain things happen, and I feel like I would be basing my predictions off of what I know is going to happen rather than basing them off of what has happened that I have borne witness
that's true.
to.
So like some events that happen in this game are referenced later, and definitely you know who all the party members are. So I'll narrow the scope of the question, because there's like, first chapter kind of has its own plot that immediately directly sets up the plot of second chapter, but is like, it reasonably you get like a decent little arc and resolution to just this game as well. So and most of the events that are specific to this game are not really referenced directly later, or like in any way other than very obliquely. So just within the scope of first chapter, I'll tell you, we have met at least one secret bad guy so far. And by that I mean characters who I don't think you would know specifically from later games are secret bad guys. So
Okay.
do you want to try to guess at that?
My guess is the intelligence officer. That would be my guess.
The guy you were
for
playing?
secret bad guys. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My like that. He's the first person who's been nice to us, and so I don't trust him.
Yeah, that's valid.
And yeah, I think either him or maybe his assistant. Who I would love it to be is like someone like Niall. I would love him to be secret member of Snake Cult. Number 4.
How do you think I always know where the big news is gonna strike, kid?
Yeah.
I'm like reverse Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I think the intelligence officer is probably a little shady. And that'll be my guess going forward.
Okay. Well, stream, you heard it here first. Austin's pick for most likely to be secretly evil, Colonel Richard Garlic Hair Man. We will see going forward.
Also, he works for an intelligence division, and I just don't trust those guys.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, we'll find out together.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, thanks Austin and Mo for coming and hanging out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah. And thank you, chat, for coming out. And like I said, donating your bits. And we'll probably keep this going. I think at this point we've got the momentum.
Yeah, at this point we probably might as well at least finish this game.
For sure. And so you guys have a good evening.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Toodles.